Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope y'all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do. Hope y'all been enjoying the show lately. I've been having so much fun doing this, sitting down talking with everybody, growing it a little bit, so it's been fucking fun, and I appreciate y'all being here for it because we got a great show this week with a great guest, really fucking fun episode. Before I introduce this guest, I just got to say, this weekend I will be at Tribal Connection Music Festival, headlining it over there in Pomeroy, Ohio. Very, very excited for it. Going to bust out some really cool new tunes for it. Very, very excited to get back on the road this weekend. And I appreciate everybody who came and saw me at Sunset this past weekend with Jansen, man. Fuck, it was an awesome set. I will remember that set forever. I think that might have been the most fun I've ever had on stage, man. It was awesome. So if you saw that, hell yeah. If you didn't, sorry. Maybe you will one day, but we're not here for that. We're here today because we got a dope guest. My guest this week is a gal who I've gotten to know very well over the past couple months. Gal who I consider a friend at this point. Some gal who's been killing it in the music industry, killing it on the music game, just killing it in general, really starting to pop off. Somebody's very interesting and I wanted to have on the show. Y'all might know her, you might not. But after this episode, you will. It's a really fun one, really goofy one, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Redrum. Come here, girl, is that ass Let me take my tongue and go back the dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Oh, no, it was weird. It was like the radiation and the chemo just like weakened the like muscles in my throat so much.
Dang.
I just starting off casual, you know?
Yeah, Jeremy, we're live, right?
Yeah, just
Okay, good. Just make sure. Yeah, dude, you had cancer. That's wild.
I did. That was a trip.
What type of cancer did you have?
I had lymphoma.
I would explain. What is that?
So it's a blood cancer that basically starts in your lymph nodes and then it moves into your bloodstream and into your bone marrow. So I had it still like in tumor form, so it hadn't quite gotten into my bloodstream yet. Gotcha. But I had like a grapefruit-sized tumor like on my collarbone.
Damn. Do you get to keep it after like they take it out?
I wish. I want to like frame it.
Yeah, I want to put it in a jar.
Right? I just want to like stare at it every day and be like, fucker.
Or like turn it into an ashtray or some shit, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make it like art. Just make people like really uncomfortable with it when they walk into my house.
Like you're like showing them your displays, like, and this is my cancer.
This is my cancer. That's how I feel like every time I make cancer jokes, I can just feel like people are just like, and I'm like, I almost died from it. Like I can joke about
you
this.
Have a pass.
I went through the trauma. It's like, yeah, cancer pass, like dead dad pass, you know. I'm like, I can make jokes.
Yeah, you can make those jokes. Yeah, dude, I had to go get my my left boob looked at like 2.5 years ago because I had a big lump in it, bro.
Scary.
Yeah, I thought I had breast cancer, and you know, there was a part of me, a little piece of me that was like, well, if I got it, at least I can make all the breast cancer jokes I want to make. You know, like I got to pass on it.
Exactly. That's how you like get through it.
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Like,
that's how I'm like I use humor to get through everything. Like I'm the worst at funerals.
Oh, fucking same. I can't, like, I'm a Pisces, so I'll cry just like.
Wait. I'm going to stop you right there, Tati. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I cry a lot.
Okay, but Pisces.
Pisces,
yeah.
That's my sign.
Okay.
Oh my God, we went over this.
You and I went over this
once.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
We're both water signs, so we're like.
Bitch, I'm majority water. I'd imagine I'm a water sign.
You are. You have like so much water in your life. That's why you're so passionate.
We all do. We all have water in us. We're humans. We're like majority water, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Continue what you were saying, though. We're going to get into all that shit.
I loop around. It connects because, like, I cry at everything, but then, like, when I need to be, like, serious and, like, crying, I'm just, like, my trauma response is to make a joke or laugh. And I just, like, I'll be at, like, my grandpa's funeral, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, cracking jokes. I was doing that at my grandmother's funeral, and I wasn't the most appropriate place for the jokes.
But, and you know how, like, on all the, like, true crime shows, they'll be like, you know, the killer, they, like, didn't display any emotion, and they were just being very callous. Like, if someone saw me, like, at a funeral, they'd be like, that bitch killed them.
Hey, that's that
it was
bitch.
her.
That's that bitch.
That was her. Like, look
We
at how
found
stoic she's being.
Fuck.
No emotion.
Fuck the first 48, dude. Just look at who's cracking the jokes. Dude.
Literally.
Go for the trolls.
Literally. But then they're just the most traumatized in real life.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like I said, if it wasn't, I don't know how I'd deal with a lot of situations if I didn't have that. You know what I mean?
Me either.
I don't know how to deal with things.
No.
I just make jokes.
No, I don't deal with the things ever.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, no,
Yeah. You shove them deep down.
I shove them down and then I put them into music. Like, that's how I just, like, process the hard shit. I'm like, I don't talk about it, but, like, I'll write a song about it that'll make you cry.
Okay.
You know?
I made you cry the other day.
You did? Oh, that was so beautiful.
With the song. I wasn't mean to her. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just straight up set the record straight on
asshole. I showed him a whip and he told me it sucked and then I cried.
And then I beat her.
No, that was honestly, I think, like, my favorite song I've ever heard from you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
I, like, legitimately, I was sitting there trying to, like, not cry and I was just like, don't do it. And then the tears just, like, spilled out. It
made me feel good. Like,
that's good.
The fact it made you cry, I was like, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you want that, like, reaction from people with that kind of thing.
I want
like,
pain.
Same. I get it. I love it when people are like, yeah, I listened to this one song of yours and it made me cry. And I'm like, me too. I was crying when I wrote it.
Yeah, that usually don't happen to me often. Like, it's really weird whenever someone's like, I was crying at your set. I'm like, what?
Why?
There's a whole lot of ass-eating jokes and crawfish and fucking and like just videos of me like sucking my fingers off.
You
like,
never have pants on during your set either.
Sometimes.
Like, I always see pictures or videos and where are your pants, bro? Like,
where are my pants? All right.
What happens to that?
Let me tell you this. Why it's like that. So the first time it happened is because it was just hot as hell.
Yeah.
And
fair.
so I just stripped down and I was
Fair.
like, wait, this is a vibe. I'm like, wow, this is so much better. So, because I sweat, I get real hot.
It's hot up there.
Super hot. But after I did it, I was like, damn, this. And then the fucking people loved it.
Absolutely. You
Except
have
for,
to
like-
give them what they want.
Except for like one or two dudes on the internet who were like, are people actually paying to see this? And then like you look at the picture where it's a lot of people, you're like, yes, I think they are.
They are. They want to see my ass. So I'm going to give them what they want.
Yeah, at Sunset this past weekend, dude, there was a guy on the rail. He's like, I could hear him, like he was trying to get my attention the whole time. He's like, take your fucking shirt off, dude. He was like, he literally was him and his whole squad, like all
Take
his
your
bros.
pants off.
Yeah, his whole bros were all about it. I didn't do it because I didn't want to make Jansen uncomfortable, so I didn't do it.
I feel like he would have just been like, yeah, okay.
He said he would have did it too, but I don't know.
Oh my God.
If I could go back, I would have did it.
Why didn't you send it?
Cause man, I feel like I'm a lot already to him at times. I can be a lot, you know.
I mean, that's good. Go find less if you want less.
Yeah, right.
Like,
be
a lot. That's what makes you like stand out.
That's true, but like I just didn't want to be too much for him. Like, this motherfucker is naked.
Like, what do you do? What's hot?
We're playing drum and bass, dude. Chill out.
You know? I would get naked to drum and bass. Just
Me too.
For the record,
dude, it was awesome. I think that was like the most drum and bass I'd ever played in a set. It was fucking awesome.
I love playing drum and bass in my sets. Like, I've been writing some recently too. Like, I fucking love it. I love that it's like getting notoriety here now. Finally,
is it
kind of?
I feel like it's the same thing it's always been.
I feel like it is because like I kind of just like when I started like the tour, I just opened my set with 10 minutes of drum and bass, and I was just like, here you go. And they loved it. Like, I didn't really have any bad. I haven't yet played drum and bass, and the crowd has been like every crowd has been like really into it. I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just playing better drum.
No,
and bass
I think drum and bass is kind of like cocaine. You don't want to do too much of it.
No.
But like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I love it too, but yeah, everyone's like, yeah, it's finally getting its notoriety. I'm like, I don't think it is. I think it's the same exact thing, same size it's always been. Yeah, okay, I mean, you know, like, I feel like it's just always going to be, now I'm not saying it's always going to be like where it's at, but I don't see it getting bigger. I don't see it getting smaller.
Right.
I just see it where it always kind of has been its thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where like the producers love it.
Right.
There's a couple of people in the crowd that love it, but like masses are like, just play some fucking dubstep. Play some fucking rhythm or something.
I mean, that hurts my heart.
Right. I mean, it's a good time, dude.
See, this is where, like, I say give the people what they need, not what they want. And, you know, like, if you want rhythm, that's not what you're going to get from me.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you ain't getting that
No.
You ain't getting that.
No, or dubstep.
I haven't even caught a Redrum set, I don't think.
I don't think you have seen me. I think you saw me go back to back with Cannabis.
Yeah. And y'all were awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, y'all were killing it, man. Y'all were energetic as hell up there. I enjoyed watching y'all.
Yeah, that was really fun. We have like good. She does like more wonky heavy, and I do the more like creepy dark heavy. So I feel like they just blended really, really well. So those were fun to put together. That was the first time I'd ever done a back to back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How do you think the first one went?
I think it went well.
Yeah.
I think it went well. That was like, first time going back to back with each other and both of us going back to back at all with anyone. But no, it went well. I think it flowed pretty well. And then we did 2 more and they were smooth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that night, the S-Fan boys went on at like 3 or 4. It was like 3. And at that point, everyone's just sloppy.
Oh, I know.
Everyone's sloppy.
That crowd.
So sloppy, dude. Not only were they sloppy, we were sloppy.
You guys were like going in. I only caught like the first 10 minutes because I had to fly to Chicago. Like I had to leave. I brought my suitcase to the green room and then had to leave from the green room to go to the airport to fly to Chicago. So I caught like 10 minutes of your guys' set and was like, all right, bye.
I was high on mushrooms too, dude.
Oh my God. Okay, how do you, okay, so I learned how to DJ when I was tripping dick on, can I say that on here? Tripping
dick?
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
You say whatever the fuck you want, dude. Okay. I don't care.
Okay. I learned how to DJ when I was like tripping dick on acid. Yeah. But like I couldn't imagine playing in front of a crowd now, like tripping and like being in front of a crowd. Like how do you do that?
Well, I wasn't tripping sack by any means.
Okay.
It was just kind of like I was just a little in there. I was a little silly, and I was also like on the end of it.
Right.
I wasn't like peeking or anything.
Right. Okay.
That would have been interesting. I've done
just
we did the I used to do emo nights in New Orleans and just DJ emo nights. And the last one I was in there, bro, and it was awesome. It was so much fun.
Oh my God, I get so much like outside anxiety when I'm on mushrooms that like I used to do like so many, like just so much more when I was like around people. And now I think my anxiety has gotten to a point where I'm just like, I just pick up on everything. And I'm just like, oh my God, no, I need to like be alone in like a room with a fuzzy blanket.
So I want to be around everything and just giggle.
Yeah. I mean, that's the fun part though.
That's the best part of it.
That is the fun part. I feel like I've like, my like receptors have been like worn a little bit.
Yeah, mine are still pretty fresh, man.
Yeah.
I think. I took like a good like 6 years off of 5 or 6 years off
of
psychedelics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just got back into them recently.
Okay, yeah. So it's like,
and that's just mushrooms. And I'm not even like eating like a lot to like go in there. Right. I'm just getting I just like a little bit to make me feel silly.
Oh, same.
Get the giggles. Those are my favorite.
I don't like getting to the point where I'm just like, like seeing stuff move and shit like that. No. Then I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to go be by myself now.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever go back into like I'm not I used to do that shit when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
We used to fucking go pick shrooms out of the cow fields and just like
same.
Turn up.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know if this was like safe or like if I ever got poisoned by it. I probably did.
Oh, bro.
I threw up a lot.
Oh, we were ignorant one time. We were so excited about finding the mushrooms that we didn't even clean them.
No.
We just ate them.
Yeah, so you're just
straight out the shit. Yeah. We were just so happy that we found a bunch of them too. We
didn't even like know if they were psychedelic or not. We were just like, I hope so.
Bro, there were some times where we were like, fuck it,
yeah, oh, absolutely. I actually grew up on a farm. I think I told you this.
Yeah, we had that conversation.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't know about me, but I grew up with like 14 acres, so we'd go out there and like, pick the mushrooms out of the cow pies.
Yeah.
Same. We did. Yeah. So like, I hope these are the trippy ones. I have no idea.
Right. But yeah, we'd just be so excited. Like, like you're like 14 with your buddies. Like, you're like, we got the mushrooms, man. We're about to trip balls, man.
So hard. And then it's like barely anything happens.
You just get sick.
Or literally, you're like, I don't feel anything. My stomach just hurts now because you just ate shit.
Yeah.
Why did we like think it was so cool to like just go balls to the walls when we were younger though?
Because you're fearless.
Yeah. Yeah, you've never had like a bad trip or like a bad experience.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about like, oh, this and that. Like, what do I got to do in the morning?
Yeah.
What am I gonna read on Twitter and all that shit? Like that. That wasn't a thought when you're 14. You're 14. You're like, dude, it's Saturday night. Let's fucking trip balls.
Videotape me.
Yeah.
Like on their phone.
Yeah. There's
I was
that.
gonna take pictures of me,
Yeah.
like in your like parents' basement, just tripping balls. Or did
We
you
didn't
ever...
have basements, so this is the first basement I've ever been in.
Wait, you didn't have basements?
Hell no.
What?
No, girl, we was in the South. It's fucking, you were trying to flood and die? You know, you trying to just drown in your basement?
I'm from Oregon. I did not know this.
Yeah, we're from, Jeremy, he's from Mississippi. Jeremy, what did you know about the basements?
Man, we never had one. I'm the same as Mitch. Like, I live in a basement now in my house, and like, it's the first one I've ever been in ever.
Holy shit. You guys, I don't think you understand. My mind is getting like fucked right now.
We got the Mississippi man in here, dude. 601, son. What up?
There we go. Represent.
Basements. I had my first kiss in a basement.
Ooh.
It was horrible.
It wasn't good?
We had braces.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My first kiss was my first cousin.
I feel like that's not a joke.
Nah, but we're children. It ain't that weird. I think like my first real kiss was at the ice skating ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had that ice skating rink for a little bit.
That's cute.
Yeah, I was so nervous, dude. I kissed her, and my stepdad was waiting outside to pick me up. As soon as I kissed her, I turned around and just walked out, dude. That was it. I was saying bye, but like I was just like, and then ran. Yeah, I was so goddamn nervous.
Literally, like whenever we like dated in 6th grade, you do like the tap hug like really fast and then like run away in the other direction.
Yeah.
Like I still kind of do that. I still get nervous.
How old were you with your first kiss?
7th grade. So what is that? Like 13, 12, 13? I don't know.
I was in the 5th.
I was ugly and I had...
You was an ugly kid, dude.
I was so ugly, dude. It's so bad. Like, I look at pictures from myself from, like, when I was younger, and I'm like, Mom, how the fuck did you let me out of the house like that? Like, you let me wear that? Like,
oh, yeah, dude.
I had the braces. I had really big gap teeth when I was a kid, and so I had braces and, like, 3 different rubber bands, and that was when
Bands that make her dance, dude.
Bands make her dance. They also make you, like, can't open your mouth at all. I had, like, 4 different rubber bands going, like, 20 different ways, and I had, like,
Jesus.
hot
You had some
pink.
fucked up teeth.
I had fucked up teeth and a fucked up jaw. So I had an overbite and a lisp.
Damn, girl. The Lord just said.
The Lord was like, fuck you.
The Lord just said, figure it out.
The Lord was like, figure it out. Like,
Figure it out.
Figure it out. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep.
Like,
Y'all say oot in Oregon? Is that a thing?
no, I
Okay,
just was
good.
imitating Letterkenny.
Okay, never speak Canadian on this podcast. I'm joking.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay. Like you the other day telling me what to do. I was like, hold up, girl.
Hold up, bitch.
I don't know who the fuck you think you are.
Like, you want to step?
Nah, man, I had braces in my freshman year of college.
Oh, shit. That's rough. I got mine off before high school.
Yeah, no, I got mine in senior year, and I had to wear them through freshman year of college. And it's hard to pick up chicks in college whenever you got braces. I think that's...
They probably thought you were like 15 still.
Yeah, and I didn't have facial hair, so I did.
Oh,
I looked 15.
I could not picture you without facial hair.
Yeah, I look fucked. I ain't got much.
Same. If I don't have my beard, like...
I ain't got much of a chin, dude. My beard it's just like neck to fucking face, and the beard helps it out a little bit.
I'm trying to picture it without like the chop.
Yeah, right.
It's a look.
But it is a look, dude. But yeah, dude, I had to bring this up, man. The other day, fucking, I'm still embarrassed about it.
What you did when you hit the door?
Bruh, ran right into a door. I ran into a door.
He's like walking out, like he's all rushing over to sign up for the comedy thing, and just like into the door, like, and then the way he walked, he didn't even look up at us. There, we were like all sitting by the window, and he's just like
walking in shame,
like head down, like speed walking.
Walking in shame. Bro.
I have that burned into my brain.
Oh no, it's burned
Thank
in
you
the
for
mind.
that moment.
No, I felt like everybody at the restaurant turned and looked.
No, it's okay. I've like walked into so many things. Like I have really bad spatial awareness, so I've walked into things. I've like tripped.
You just got like bad shit going on. Huh?
You know, my body's a lot like a Mercedes. Like it's really good looking on the outside, but once you get under the hood, it's really problematic.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of like bells and whistles going wrong. It's tried to kill me off a couple times. Nothing's worked.
You're autistic too, aren't you?
Yeah.
On the spectrum?
Yeah.
Damn.
I am.
What are some things that kind of happens with being on the spectrum?
So everyone's different. I have like sensory issues and some like social cues. So like as a child, I had like a really hard time like conversing with people. I was really, really like isolative. I don't know. I didn't like pick up on social cues very easily, so that's like taken a lot for me over the years. I have like sensory issues. So I was actually just explaining this to my boyfriend the other day. I can't wear a t-shirt and then a sweatshirt over the t-shirt because it feels weird to me. Like clothes will bother me a lot, like the texture of clothes, textures of food, that kind of thing. Sounds, like a lot of crazy sounds is like sensory overload for me.
There's no way of just like powering through shit like that?
I do. I've learned like, like coping mechanisms, that kind of thing. I didn't know I was autistic until I was like 26. So it was like
How'd you find out?
I went to the psychiatrist.
And you're like, damn, I got that tism.
I was like going to a therapist, and then she was like, I'm going to send you to a specialist. And then, it just kind of like snowballed from there. There's nothing you can really like do for it now, I'm like, I'm 26.
I've made it this far.
I've been my mom told me, she's like, yeah, they wanted to test you for it when you were a kid, but I was like, no, my kid's not retarded. And I'm like, well, joke's on you, Mom. Like, but I think my mom just was like, where did I go wrong?
Yeah, dude.
What happened?
You've learned how to deal with it this far, dude. Yeah, you're not like... I had somebody on TikTok the other day tell me I look like an autistic Matt Damon.
Oh, my...
No, dude, that's what they tell me.
I get the T-Rex arms, too. So, like, if I'm really focused on something, my arms go like this.
Is that
like,
autism, or is that just you being silly?
I don't know. I saw on TikTok that was an autism trait. I don't know if it actually is. But
well, everybody on TikTok wants to be on the spectrum a little bit, I
think a lot of people are, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I think a lot more people are, like, neurodivergent than they realize they are. Because, like, some of my friends will talk to me, and they'll be like, yeah, I just, when certain materials touch my skin, I don't like this, or like, certain sounds bug me and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's autism, baby girl.
The thing I worry about is people just using it as an excuse for like a victim card.
Oh my
Where it's
God,
like everybody on the internet wants to have something wrong with them, something. And it's just like, dude, why?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, trust me, like I'm bipolar and autistic, and it's not fun. Like mental health issues aren't like fun. They shouldn't be used as like a victim.
Yeah, I can't
grab.
read.
I mean, yeah, like we all struggle with shit, It's like we all have to like push through and deal with it.
Yeah. That's something I don't want, is just like, all that. But so like, we're learning about you, kinda. We're just sitting here honestly, we've just been here talking.
Yeah.
You're like an evil gal. Not you personally are an evil person, but you like the voodoo-y, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I like the dark stuff. I don't know why I've always been drawn to it. I don't know. I grew up super Christian. Like,
isn't that weird?
It's so weird. Like, I grew up so religious, and I love scary.
Satan.
I love Satan. I love Satan. Hail Satan. Someone's gonna be like, oh,
yeah, someone's gonna clip it.
No, I love the dark shit. I don't know what it is. It's the taboo stuff. Like, I don't know. It's like it draws me in.
Oh, dude. See?
Yeah.
You just tied it in.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good callback for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what it is. Like, what? How dark do you go? Like, what are you, like, you watching gory movies? Or are you watching like satanic rituals, like witchcraft shit? What?
Yeah, like I've only sacrificed a couple goats. I haven't done a human sacrifice yet, but like I'm hoping to soon.
My brother's gonna have another child soon. We can just go fucking kill it.
Hell yeah, infants are the best.
Yeah.
Their blood is the purest.
I mean, honestly, I think a lost art that is gotten rid of is sacrificing your
rituals.
firstborn.
I think so.
Yeah,
too.
rituals. What happened to sacrifice? Have all these parents? Have any of them ever thought, hey, maybe we should sacrifice the firstborn?
Maybe you should. Like, it was your first try. My first song wasn't good. Like the first time that you do anything isn't the best. So
your first what wasn't good?
Song,
yeah.
Like the first time you do anything, including having a kid, that one might not be the winner.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
I say this as the firstborn.
Oh yeah, I'm the thirdborn, and I'm the best.
I say this, I was actually like the only child, and then I have step siblings, so I'm like I was the firstborn, but maybe my parents just got it perfect on the first try.
Or maybe they did sacrifice the firstborn, and you don't know about it.
Maybe I ate him in the womb.
Ooh, that's dark, dude. That's dark. That's why you're strong. You got all them stem cells going through you, bro.
Yeah, maybe that's why I have cancer. Just like
your twin brother had autism, bipolar issues, and cancer. He just got all of it.
I just like absorbed all of it. That's just what I did. I was like, you don't want to live with that. Let me do it.
You don't want the smoke, bro. I can handle it.
I can do it.
I can handle it.
I'll be special.
At times I can't, but majority of times I can.
Most of the times I can't. Like most of the times it's literally me just like trying to like survive.
Yeah, dude. So like, yeah, how dark do you get with this shit? Like, what type of dark shit are you into, dude? Like,
so I like psychological stuff. So like gory, I'll do gory, but I feel like there's not a lot of creativity in it. Like Midsummer is my favorite movie. Like I love that type of shit. Like there is a little bit of gore, but I love the like mind fuck type thing. You know what I mean? Like I like when I can't guess like, oh, the kid's possessed, or like, you know, like I like that kind of stuff. Like really just like mind fucky. Like you can't guess Black Mirror, like you can't guess the plot and you're just like,
I think my favorite like gory scary movie would probably be Evil Dead.
Evil Dead is great though.
Yeah.
I do love the cult classics like Friday the 13th, Halloween, like I Know What You Did Last Summer. That one's great.
Yeah.
You know, all of those Rob Zombie's movies. I don't know if you've like watched any of those.
Oh yeah. I'm writing a movie right now. It's called I Know What You Did Last Night.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just watch you.
I don't even know what to say. That would do well. That'd creep me out. And so the entire movie is literally just you like outside of different people's houses, just like standing there.
No, just yours.
Just
yours.
Just mine. Okay.
I Know What You Did Last Night. I watched Stranger Things. Yes, you did.
I mean,
yes, you did. Didn't you?
Were you standing outside my house last night?
Dude, I caught it. See, I named it.
That's really creepy. We actually watched Pet Sematary last night.
Oh, right on. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a good one too. Yeah, I like my thing with like scary movies is I hate that. I like it when the bad guys win.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Like Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
They're fucked at the end.
Absolutely. And I'm like rooting for, like, I'm waiting. I love a creative kill too. Did you watch the Fear Street movies on Netflix?
No.
I don't know if they're still on there. Really good. In the first one, they like literally kill this chick by running her head through a bread slicer. And
That's hot.
Yeah, I appreciate a good creative kill. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see an axe through the head. That's been done 1,000 fucking times. Like I want a creative kill.
Yeah,
I really appreciate.
Let's talk. How do you want someone to die, dude?
How do I want someone to die? I'd hang them up by their toenails and drain all of the blood out of them slowly.
Jeremy, you hard, bro? Fuck.
Dude, I am erect right now. Full mass over here. I need somebody to hang me by my toes and just drain me of everything I got.
Jesus,
and then I'll take a bath in their blood.
Jesus, I wish someone cared about me enough to hang me by my
it's
toenails.
It's getting better over here.
Yeah, dude.
What's the perfect murder, though?
Yeah.
What's the perfect way to kill somebody without getting caught?
Gators.
That's
pig
good.
farm.
I was gonna
No,
say pigs.
It's a pig farm. I think honestly because that's how you just get it. The pigs will eat anything. You know, they'll never find a trace.
They'll
of
eat the
them.
bones too.
Yeah,
Like,
they will.
Straight
Oh,
up.
dude, I've had running with wild boars and hogs, bro. That shit's wild.
Actually, so there was this one serial killer named Robert Picton in Canada. I can't remember the exact years that he was active, but I think he started in the late 60s and then went into the early 2000s. And he owned this like massive pig farm, and they would sell the pig meat to stores and supply, people with their meat. And he was putting his like human victims through the meat grinders, not feeding them to the pigs. No.
Feeding them to people.
Yeah. He was like mixing the human meat in with the pig meat. Isn't that fucked?
Yeah, but I kind of want to try human. You know?
I mean,
I kind of want to try it out.
I mean, yeah.
Would you try it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'd probably like drink someone's blood maybe.
I think I'd do that too. I'd try it.
I mean, maybe if I didn't know what it was.
No, I want to know.
You'd want to know?
Yeah.
Actually know. I would like rip someone's heart out.
Jesus.
Like, and then take them by. Was that too much for you?
No.
Hanging by toenails was like, okay, that's hot, but I'm going to rip their heart out. Jesus.
Like every woman I've ever met, dude.
That's all we do. That's what my claws are for.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just want to like kind of like dig in there and like rip it out, but I want it to still be beating when I like.
Damn. Damn.
We gotta call the priest up in this.
Yeah, dude, if I could. We'll use some holy water. It's PBR.
God can't save you now.
Oh, we can. I got the Lord's nectar right here.
God's Lord's nectar.
Yeah, democracy juice. Drink it. It's good. Yeah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'd try, bro. If someone's like, yeah, dude, I got a slice of human. You want to taste it? You want like it's like human jerky.
Were they okay? How was it like organically grown and like grass fed human, or is it?
Do
GMO?
humans eat grass?
I guess not. That's
No, this
You gotta get a
motherfucker.
vegan or vegetarian. There you go.
I want to make sure that it's like ethically sourced human meat.
Oh,
Like
none of us are ethically sourced. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their one thing. You know what I'm saying? No one's fucking ethically sourced anymore,
just wanna
Tatiana. Come on. Ethics are gone.
I want to make sure the human was ethically sourced.
No,
you know?
dude,
like,
there's none of that. Whenever like someone's having a cookout and you come over, you're like, yeah, I'm grilling some chicken. Where you're like, where was the chicken from? How was it processed? Hell
have
no.
you not seen that episode of Portlandia?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh my God. So you need to watch Portlandia, #1. Maybe I find it more funny because I'm from Portland, but the show is not an exaggeration. Like some of it is a joke exaggeration, but it's really not. Like there's this whole episode where they go to a restaurant and they're like, what was the chicken's name? Where was the chicken from? And she brings out a file on the chicken, and then they go to the chicken, like the farm, and then they become a part of this cult.
Like, dude, I don't know where the fuck it's from. This is McDonald's.
Ma'am, this isn't Wendy's.
Yeah, this is a Popeyes, bro.
I don't
know.
fucking
Probably
know.
a farm.
Like the chicken's name is Colin.
I just make it up. Well, this is a transgender chicken.
Pronouns they them.
Has a little bit on the autism.
Touch of the tism.
Yeah. You know.
No, people in Portland are like that. Like I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding. Like you wish I was joking.
I do wish you were joking, but I know you're not. Yeah,
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I just want to make, like I like to get all my meat from like a local farm and stuff. So I just want to make sure that the local human farm that I'm getting the meat from.
A local human farm.
I imagine, I don't know.
That's why I love hunting so much.
I mean, it's fun. It can be
not
fun.
even that, but it's fun. Like I know where it came from. I know what it's eating.
Right.
I know how it was processed because I processed it myself.
I did it myself.
Yeah, that's why I love hunting. It's just like you know exactly how your meat was handled,
Absolutely.
how it was killed, all that, all of it.
Absolutely. And that's like, growing up on a farm, we had like beef cattle. So I never ate store-bought meat until I went to college. And it actually makes me sick. Like I don't really like eating meat if I don't know exactly like, where it's from because it tastes different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does taste different.
Yeah. Maybe
What'd you go to college for?
Pre-med.
Damn.
Really took a hard left turn off of that one
Yeah.
when I became a DJ. My parents were like, "You're gonna drop out of college and do what now?" I was like, "Yep, that's the plan."
How long you been doing the DJ stuff for? Because I think I started finding out about you probably like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, so I actually started producing in 2018.
Got you.
So I haven't been around that long. It's been like kind of wild the amount of like people that like I guess know about me or like have been paying attention to me. Like I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Especially this early on too. Like I really still don't know what I'm doing at all. Like literally at all.
You sound like Baldy, dude. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't.
Dude, I don't even know.
I don't. I just like I go up there and I just like press some buttons and when I'm producing I just twist knobs until I think something sounds good and then I'll send it to JP and he's like, "Dude, you wrote your last drop in a different key. Like what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
Nah, I think you're lying to me. I think you have an idea of what you're doing.
I have a lot of pain. And I think people like
Just gets dark.
No, seriously, like I write like my writing process, I don't know how to describe it other than like because I'm not a super technical producer. Like I'm sound design, like I know my way around a synth, but like sound design isn't my strong suit. I do a lot of like resampling and like, I work in audio a lot because I prefer it. But I want something to like make you feel a certain type of way. So when I'm like listening to a finished product of a song, I need it to feel a certain way. It's not so much, I mean, it is how it sounds, but I'm more looking for a feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I write based off of that.
Got you. So you're like looking for the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it as like a conduit kind of to like channel, whatever I'm going through.
I get that, dude. That's awesome. You have a little bit to express yourself to let it go.
Yeah.
Do you feel like are you letting it go a little bit whenever you write it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like that kind of like ritualistic for me because it's like that's how I like channel all of the like negative energy. Like, I actually have a hard time writing when I'm not having a manic episode. When I'm having manic episodes, I don't sleep for days and I write like nonstop. Like, and I'll just like keep writing. And that's when it's just like flowing out of me because there's not, it's like this like wall is down. Like when I'm kind of like in a more clear state of mind, I'll question things that I'm doing a lot more, and I'm not really like just letting things flow. When I'm manic, like the ideas are just flowing out of me and I'm just going based off what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
You know?
Whenever you're writing, do you ever do like have some pentagrams around or like some goat's heads or fucking, that's how you do it, honestly?
Yeah. No, I do. I like write candles. I do like, I have like a, you know, like little thing that I do. I like light candles. I have like a little altar, like safe space set up. Like I have my plants around me, you know, light some incense, burn it, just bless the session.
Hell yeah. I just got dicks.
I mean, that's a nice touch too.
I literally just have dicks hanging around.
I feel like that's...
Wait, didn't I give you one the other day?
You did, and I'm going to put it on a necklace. He gave me a pink dick whistle.
Yeah, you said you'd carry it with you everywhere you went. I said, that's not true. You will not, but I appreciate that. You know,
It's still in my bag.
That's what I got. I got dicks. I got a bobble.
You do?
I got a bobble.
I think that would light on fire in my studio, but... You know.
No, it wouldn't. It'd save you.
Maybe it set me on fire.
It just kills you.
I'd be the one that gets set on fire.
Sacrifices its firstborn.
Literally, it's like, she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, do you ever get worried about like, because your name is Redrum, right?
Right.
Are you ever worried about like any copyright things that can happen with that? Like, have you looked into that at all?
I didn't. We didn't. I think because the movie is so old, it's. I don't know. I'm not sure. I do get a little bit nervous about that the bigger I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was taboo with an A. I had to change that shit.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
The DJ for the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh.
DJ Taboo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck about the Black Eyed Peas? What do you...
Well, no, not the Black Eyed Peas. The fucking DJ for the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
I think the V looks cool.
It looks cool. But, like, yeah, do you ever get, like, worried about that at all?
I do. I actually, like, I haven't thought about that in a while. We did talk, my manager and I talked about that, like, when we first started, when we first started working together. But nothing's come up so far from it. I don't have any backup name ideas.
I was about to say if you got one.
Actually, no, I do. Redrum. I'm just going to tell them it's pronounced Redrum. It's not Redrum, it's Redrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
What the fuck are they going to do?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's pronounced that way anyways.
Or you just turn your U to a V?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's pronounced Redrum. It's that's what it is.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
Yeah. How do you think? I actually, like, the amount of people that ask me how to pronounce my name.
Really?
It baffled me because I thought everyone was going to give me shit for, like, oh, she just pulled that out of The Shining. And now people are like, is it Redrum or Redrum? And I'm like, what? Like, have you never seen The Shining?
Yeah. Are
What?
you stupid?
I don't say that. Like,
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay, yeah.
No, you don't.
No, because, like, some people are like, I have to be, that's another TISM thing. I have, like a hard time when people don't just, like, understand something that feels really simple to me.
Yeah, you just ain't got a filter.
I don't.
I ain't got one either, but I ain't autistic. You know, I don't think I am.
You might be.
I don't think I am.
You might be.
I might, but I might not. Most likely ain't.
Most likely, but
I don't think I am.
You might be.
But I just ain't got a filter neither.
No, you don't. But you're better, like, socially. Like, I get so anxious socially. Like, I walk into a green room and I'm like...
See, I ain't seen that from you.
Really?
I haven't seen...
I think that's because I've been drinking when I was around you.
Every time I've seen you, you've been really social and just, like, having a great time, laughing, just a good time to be around.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I ain't seen that at all.
I feel like I've gotten so much better about it, but when I first started, especially, like I started producing 4 years ago, a lot of people I'm playing shows with, like, I've been fans of theirs for, like, longer than, like, I've even been producing. So when I'm like when I first met Greg, I literally, all I could say to him was, I cried when you played Time. Thank you. And then I ran away. Like, just... Yeah. When I met Alex Perez, he asked me how my set went, and I said, your set was great.
I don't think that has anything to do with TISM. I think that's just being nervous. You know, I don't think that has anything to do.
Yeah, but, like, I could, like, hold it together sometimes, but then other times I'm just like, like, you're amazing. I love you. Bye.
Oh, dude, that's me. So I got like this this DJ crush. I'm not gonna say who.
Okay.
But
if I guess, will you tell me?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Damn it.
I don't know. I don't get nervous talking to women. I'm just talking to anybody. I don't get nervous talking
So
to
it's a
them.
woman. Okay. I was thinking it was a guy.
No. But every time I talk to her, I'm like, like, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah, I just can't keep it together, dude.
You're like, I'm gonna watch you in like every green room we're in now, and I'm gonna figure this.
I got it
shit
figured out a little bit now. I'm not so much as crazy about it as I was, but there was a point where I like just every time it was like you, like your set was good.
Your set was good, and he was like, "How was your set?"
How was your set? You're
Doesn't
pretty.
matter. How'd it go? Like, yeah, no, I can get like really just like nervous talking to people, especially people I look up to so much, and then they're all so nice, and then I'm like,
oh yeah, you gotta play it cool,
I'm
dude.
so weird.
You
Like,
gotta play it cool.
how did I end up in here?
Yeah, you gotta play it cool, man.
Like most of the time, I'm just asking myself, like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah,
Like, how did this happen?
yeah,
What happened?
yeah. I know so Grizz is like Grizz is my favorite artist.
Oh, I love him.
And first time I met him, I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? What's good? You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing it cool.
That's good.
And then he was like, I asked him to come on the podcast, and he's like, I'll come on the podcast only if we can do a track together. and so I screamed, but he didn't see me scream, but I just went, I guess, bro. I guess, bro. You gotta play it cool, dude.
You do. You totally have to. You're just like, yeah. I might have a couple ideas to send
Yeah,
you.
man.
You know, like let me pencil it in when I'm done with my other stuff that I'm working on.
I guess,
like,
bro. If that's what we gotta do to get you on the show, fuck.
Then I will. That's an L I'm willing to take, I guess.
What do you feel is now that you're starting to tour, getting around, what do you feel like is the hardest part about touring, or just the hardest part about being noticed and just dealing with all that?
I think honestly, like just people have this like idea of what touring is, and like there's the one hand of it that we're so fucking lucky to get to be able to do what we do. Someone who, dealing with like the mental health stuff, change is really hard for me. So not being in the same place consistently is really challenging for me. So that was one thing I noticed was really hard. And then just like the attention, I've never had this amount of attention or people paying attention to me, and having like everything I tweet or everything I post be like I tweeted my opinion about Whataburger and set the world on fucking fire.
Listen, I wish your parents would have sacrificed you after I saw that fucking tweet, dude. Whataburger is amazing.
I disagree, but that is neither here nor there.
Right.
Because I'm not getting back into that again. Like, Jesus, I just didn't like realize like, holy fuck, that's gonna like, I'm not used to like people taking so seriously shit that I say that's like very obviously, I mean, that wasn't a joke. My burger was fucking trash, but like, you know what I mean? When you like just joke about something and people like take things so seriously.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I'm sure you understand. Like,
that's part of the fun though, man.
It really is. Like, I've just tried to like stay like, my authentic self and just not let it get to me, and just keep being myself, because I think that's what people are like, what's the word?
Craven.
Yeah.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Yeah. If you're
it's like the biggest word I've said in the last month.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah. That was that's 5 syllables. Wow.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's wild.
Look at
Crazy.
that. My full name is 5 syllables too.
Okay.
Tatiana.
Which is the coolest name.
Thank you. Thank you. It rhymes with Tatiana.
You're the first. You're the first white girl I'd ever met with that name too, which is cool.
Okay, when I was in college, I was in a sorority. None of you tell anyone that ever. But this one girl, we were on like.
Spin that back.
We're gonna have to revisit. Fuck. This was supposed to be a short story. Okay. Yes, I was in a sorority, Mitchell. Yes, that happened. I don't like to talk about it.
Okay, then you ain't gotta.
Anyways, this one girl in my pledge class, like we were all in this group chat before we all met each other, and we had like met in a very dingy frat basement, and she just screamed at me like, "Oh my God, you're Tatiana? I thought you were black."
Yeah.
And taller. And I was like, nope, I'm white and short.
It was like that guy at the comedy show the other night. He was like, I am Jamal. I am not black.
I'm not black.
he's a white guy named Jamal.
Literally. I'm like, well, Tatiana is a Russian name, though.
Ooh.
Russians are white, mainly, right?
Without a doubt. They're like the angriest white people you'll ever meet, too. But
fuck it, Germans, too.
Germans, yeah. And that's an old joke. It's an old joke. They're like, Russians are just always angry.
Oh, yeah. The Russians, are really big in Stranger Things this season.
They are. I like it.
I know.
I like it.
I know. I'm scared of them.
You're scared Aren't you Russian?
I'm Greek, actually.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just white.
Just white. We're like off-white. Off-white.
No, look at you are white, girl. What you talking about?
I am white right now. I'm very pale.
Yeah, we got the fucking...
Joe, I am self-conscious.
What? I'm whiter than you, girl. Fuck. Yeah, come on. And I'm beautiful. Come on.
You're ivory and gorgeous.
I'm ivory. I don't even know what ivory is, dude. What is that?
Ivory, it's like a color of white. It's
okay, cool. Okay.
Like ivory.
That makes sense. I had Reaper on the show, and he was like, I'm that ivory daddy. I was like, I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Yeah, because his face mask is ivory.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's.
I got to see him without the mask after. He's a cute looking dude.
Oh, really?
He's a good looking guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like him.
Nice.
I like him.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to fuck him.
I encourage that.
I encourage it.
You get to wear the mask, though.
No. Oh, yeah. It's on. Mask stays on, baby. Yeah, so and we just got off on a weird tangent right there, but we were talking about the things with touring and, the expectations and just people, like, taking you, more serious and shit like that. That's the hard part. It's just people taking you more serious or just more people paying attention. Do you like the attention?
Sometimes I don't know how to answer that. It's nice for my project and stuff, but for me as a person, sometimes it can be overwhelming. I get really overwhelmed trying to reply to messages and stuff, and reply to comments and stuff. It's weird because I was a ballet dancer growing up, and I never got a ton of good feedback or good criticism. People aren't very nice in that world, so people saying nice things to me is a new weird thing for me that I'm not used to, and it overwhelms me a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the social anxiety or what, but I'm just I sometimes I literally don't know how to respond. It's overwhelming. I will read messages that people send me and cry because they're so nice.
You should just summon your inner Southerner and just give them a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's usually where I'll go, man. I just hell yeah, appreciate you.
No, I can't because someone messaged me and said that they had my EP, my Pisces Moon EP, playing on repeat while they were delivering their baby into the world, and you can't just say hell yeah to that.
Hell yeah.
I know, but I have to say something more heartfelt, I don't know. I read everyone's messages, or I try to. That was the thing that was hard for me. I would get off stage and my phone would just be blah, 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 and I'm I can't even get to all these if I want to, but I want to reply to everybody because I really appreciate people saying nice things.
Yeah,
it's nice to read,
It is. I just read Twitter.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I get some fucking weird ass DMs on Instagram. Not only some weird, I'm sure you do too, and we can go into that. That's a fun little bit. I get some weird DMs, and not only that, dude, I get some fucking hateful ones too, man. I had tweeted the other day, I was like, yeah, the first thing I read when I woke up was just you're fucking trash, and I was like,
cool.
What did I just woke up, bitch. What the fuck did I do? What did I do?
I think going back to your last question, I think the hardest part is people don't really see artists as other human beings because we do this thing that seems really cool and special. I think a lot of people forget that we're human.
Yeah.
And we have feelings and thoughts and emotions, and we go through ups and downs, and no one wants to read a fucking message saying you're trash.
I like it at times though.
Yeah.
I honestly, I kind of do. Even that message that day, at first I was like, fuck. And then I got up, I was like, man, fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to go do my damn thing. And went to the gym, wrote a song. Yeah. Fuck her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been lucky. I haven't gotten a ton of mean messages or comments or anything yet. I'm sure they're coming. I also don't read a ton of the comments on my songs or anything, but last year I played Forbidden Kingdom, and that was my first festival. First as Redrum, first thing I ever played. And I posted something about my set sounding really good, or I can't remember what the exact thing was, but I was like saying something how I was really excited about my set, and someone replied and was like, you know, like, I've never heard of you before, like, you should be nervous, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't remember what the exact message was, but I was just like, that, like, all these people saying nice things to me, and then that one message,
That's
was
the one
like,
you get fixated on.
Like, I sent it to my manager. I didn't post it, but then my manager posted it, and then Darude, like, Sandstorm King was just like, that's small dick energy, and I was like,
what a lot of people don't realize is, like, we're fucking trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like, I'm trying to make you dance. I'm trying to make you laugh.
Absolutely.
If I don't do one of those things, I'm sorry, but I was trying.
I was trying.
I was trying.
If you didn't like my song selection, like, I'm not forcing you to be through my, like, there during my set. Like, go get a drink. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we're all and we have, like, I go through my set list like a neurotic crackhead. Like, I am, you know, I'm very, very, like, I want to make sure. I did see one comment on a video of me letting a song play out, and I was just dancing for 30 seconds, and someone was like, oh, she just dances around, doesn't actually DJ. And I was like, okay, bet. I'm going to put, like, 80 songs in 1 fucking hour. Like, I'm going to be touching. And then, like, I got to the point where I was, like, DJing too much, and then I wasn't being, you know, like, interactive, you know, as I could have been. So I don't know, like, we're fucking trying, okay? Like, it's hard.
They can say all the shit they want to, like, or be angry about anything, but, like, at the end of the day, like, if anyone's gonna say anything about me, I hope they say the motherfucker trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I'm doing my best out here, you know, like, and some days, like, we don't have the best days. Some days we have off days, like, you know, I'm not a fucking robot. Yeah,
like,
some jokes are bad. Sorry.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, not everyone can be a winner.
Yeah, not every day.
Not every song is a banger.
No, it's not, dude. You're gonna take L's, man. Like, not every song's gonna hit.
No.
Not every. I know it's coming. I haven't bombed doing comedy since I've been here in Denver. I know it's coming.
Well, you're fucking funny.
But I know it's coming. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean about the negative comments that I like, because I've only gotten those 2 that stand out to me, and I'm like, I know they're coming. Like, I'm just not big enough yet. Like,
oh, I get them, bro.
You know
I get them. That shit pisses me off. But you enjoyed the set? You enjoyed the comedy stuff?
I do. I think you're really funny. I love stand-up. I honestly, like, if I was funny, I would try to pursue stand-up. But I'm not, so, you know.
You could try.
I could try, but, like, I feel like I just,
what do you have to lose?
You might find dignity.
No, you might find something that you really love doing.
That's true. That's true. However, okay, so, like, I feel like being on stage as a DJ, I have the booth to, like, hide behind.
Got you.
You know? Plus, if I did comedy, I'd have to hear myself talk.
You literally have headphones on right now where you hear yourself talk.
I know, and my ears are bleeding. I don't know if you can see it. Like, every time my voice happens, I'm like, keep your answers short and concise. No, be talkative. No, we don't want to listen to your voice.
Outside of, you know, like, the internet, what has been, like, the biggest change you've had to endure from kind of, you know, get more popular to touring to what's the biggest change that you've had to adjust to?
Ooh. I would say, like, having music be more of my full-time thing, and keeping myself, like, on track, you know, with, like, making that be more like my job, treating it like a job. Because at first it was kind of like I'd play shows here and there, and now it's like, okay, this is my job. So, like, taking alcohol off my rider, for one, like, being sober, like, approaching it like it's a job, you know, has been something that, like, I want to be here for a long time. And if I'm like, I mean, I'm drinking too.
As
but
I
like,
take a sip of my beer.
No, like,
at my
like,
job.
I, you know, like, I'll still drink, or like, I'll still, like, have a drink here or there. And the first show I played completely sober was Mission Ballroom with G Jones. And I don't know if that was the right show to take alcohol off my rider for, because I was
crowd.
nervous. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay, there's not anything to take the edge. All right, awesome. But yeah, just, like, making that adjustment to, like, kind of, you know, everyone views it as, like, a party, and it is. It's a lot of fun, but, like, being, you know, really serious, and this is what I want to do. Like, I've toured, I know that I can do it, and I want to keep doing that. So, like, adjusting my mindset to, like, taking care of myself, my diet, number one, touring and eating healthy. Your diet is really fucking hard when you're, like, living on the road, and, you know, sleep schedule, that kind of thing. Like just keeping yourself healthy, I think was a huge challenge for me.
Yeah.
Both mentally and physically.
Yeah. No, I get the sleep part's always been like my biggest struggle of it all.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I'm just now getting on a normal sleep schedule off tour. Like I'm just now like, okay, I can go to bed before like 11 p.m. Like when I first got off, I couldn't go to bed before 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Like absolutely not. That was not fucking happening. I couldn't wake up before 3.
Yeah, we'd stay up on the bus and watch the sunrise every morning, bro.
Every morning.
Yeah.
Like I was going to bed at 6, 7 a.m. and then I'm
waking up at 4.
Yep, rolling out 4 p.m. Like, all right, gotta play in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like
where it really started fucking me up was whenever like I had like a fly tour and I was sleeping better on an airplane than I was in my own bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That
See,
shit fucked me up.
I cannot sleep on the airplane to save my life. I turn into the most delirious, bitchy motherfucker when I have like those back-to-back flights because I can't sleep on the airplane. And I have tried drugs. I have tried alcohol. I've tried everything. Like
Go in the bathroom and jerk off.
I mean, I haven't.
You tried that?
No.
there's one to try out for you.
just walk down to the bathroom with my vibrator, like, howdy, flight attendant. Like, lovely day today.
Don't worry about me. I'm just sitting here trying to sleep.
Don't you worry.
Just trying to get some shut-eye.
Just doing my business. No, I haven't tried that. But I have taken, like, a Xanax before I've gotten on a plane and then stayed awake. No, I don't recommend.
That's good that you're, like, very aware about, like, I know you're laughing at that shit. No, I'm thinking about, like, what you had said about, like, you know, you're like, okay, this is my job now.
Yeah.
I need to, like, you know, be a little bit more professional, not drink. That's, you know, that stuff's very important.
Absolutely.
I need to take a page out of your book.
I think there's a new wave. A lot of artists I'm seeing are kind of like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm like, cool, I'll have, like, a beer when I'm playing or whatever. But, like, I used to have to get kind of trashed before I would play because I was getting so nervous before I'd go on stage. Like, I went from when I went on the Balance tour, I'd played 10 shows total, like, before going on that tour. Like,
shit.
I did not have a ton of
Are you
experience.
into the fucking deep end?
Let's go. I was like, all right, aye, Captain. Like, you know, I'd never played in front of crowds that size before either. And, like, it was definitely, like, a quick adjustment. So I would get, like, trashed because I was so nervous before I'd go on stage. I'm, like, you know, double fisting White Claws. And now I feel like I don't get as nervous. So I can kind of, like, you know, take a step back from that. And then I'm not going to be so hungover. If you don't drink as much, then you're not, like, you know, you feel better. And I have a better time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been trashed a couple times on stage, but not that many.
And it can be fun.
Like, I drink.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I drink.
I mean.
But I don't get trashed.
Yeah.
I have been trashed once. I did this festival, fuck.
Well, I'm a lightweight, too.
You are?
I'm
a little bit of a champion.
I'm a lightweight. Like, if we drank the same amount, you'd probably be like, and I'd be like falling into the wall.
I can put them down, bro. I was doing Flower of Life Festival, and fuck, bro. I like got at the festival, got off the cart, and it was just like an echo through like the campsites. Like, TVBOO, come over here. Everyone trying to drink with me. And dude, by the time I got on stage,
you're just like, what's up?
No, I went on stage and I tried to say something. I was just like, what a fuck, I'm drunk. But like everyone was, so like the vibe was there.
It's fine.
I heard at Paradise Blue, like everybody's DJ sets were just sloppy as shit because everyone was trash. But everybody in the crowd too, I heard everyone was just trash, and it was just a good time.
What else would you be doing?
Yeah,
that's what I have to remind myself when I'm up there DJing. I'm like, these kids are on drugs, so if I fuck up, probably not gonna be that, like, it's okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, if you hear me fucking mess up, no, you didn't. Your ears are broken. I'm perfect.
My rule of thumb with DJing is everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Like, you get a fuck up. You get one fuck up.
Yeah.
You get one fuck up a set.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
The second one, I'm judging you.
Second one, I'm like, bro.
Oh, come on, really?
You're pressing buttons. It's not that fucking hard.
Really?
Like
I saw Wolfie Wolf this past weekend at the Fox Theater in Boulder. And I thought he fucked up. But a girl had threw sunglasses on stage, and it hit the cue button and stopped the song. And then, like, my friend was looking at me, and I was like, it's all right, everybody gets one.
Yep.
But then it turns out that wasn't even his one. So someone just threw something.
No, that doesn't count towards him.
No.
I finally had that happen to me where I hit Q on the wrong deck.
You had it happen?
I finally had it happen. I was like, God damn it.
See, I knew
it was coming.
I've done it quite a few times, but I feel like I've saved it every time.
Oh yeah,
as soon as it happens, I grab the mic and I just instantly go into doing a bit.
I mean, I just, every time I fuck up, I own it. I own it so hard. I'm just like, whoops, like, well, I fucked up, But if it's the technology that fucks up, like I've had my decks unlink on me before. I don't know if you've ever had them just scary shit. And then like the one's going into emergency loop over here, and then and nothing's working, and then everything is broken, and it's a shit show. And that I'll get like, that gets to me. Like,
that happened the other night. The emergency loop happened the other night.
That's terrifying. I hate when
just
that
gotta adapt. You gotta adapt to that moment.
I mean, yeah, no, I every time that happens to me, like I always end up like I don't even know how I do it. I think I just black out and like because everyone will be like, no, like it happened to me at New Year's. No, it happened to me at New Year's. It was like sold out. My second transition went into emergency loop. The headphone jack didn't work, so I didn't have headphones, and then my CDJ is unlinked, so I didn't have beat grids either. So I was like, sick. And I don't know how I transitioned out of it. I literally have no idea. But like one of my other friends was just like, oh yeah, that sounded great. Like I didn't even notice that like that happened. And I was like, I was crying. Like I just had tears streaming down my face.
Not so long ago, I hit the fucking Q button on the track, and I just grabbed the mic like instantly. It's like, so I was jerking off the other day.
I was jerking off, just mid-drop.
Yeah,
like.
just instant, like, just fucking, what?
Maybe that's how I'll start testing out my stand-up, just like.
On sets.
When I fuck up.
When you fuck up.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, it'd be fun.
I can't think of something off the top of my head right now. I was trying to, but I'm under pressure.
But at least you were trying.
I've tried. I tried.
That's all
That's what
can
I'll
do.
say. I'll just be like, guys, I'm sorry. It's my first day. I really tried here.
Man, listen, you cannot win unless you try.
No.
Jeremy, did you have a question for Tatiana?
Yeah, so we last week we were talking, and you said that you're trying to figure out how to fuse your melodic aspect of music with the heavier, darker stuff. Mm-hmm. And what you talked about today with like mental health and putting that into your music, and like you write off feeling and you look for that feeling when you're writing music. A lot of people when they're going to shows, they're looking to headbang and rage the fuck out, mm-hmm. and like how do you think you're gonna go about fusing that together and keeping the traction with that going? Because a lot of people they're not going to a show to listen to pretty melodic stuff or kind of the soft stuff. They're going to rage. So like how do you feel you're gonna put that into play and keep it going?
I love this question.
Good question, Jeremy. Really good question.
No, I actually love it because I was super nervous about that when I first started DJing. I was like, how the fuck am I going to blend my own music into this? And I, had the privilege of, getting close with Charles last year, and he actually really helped me with that. I've already been doing it. I play a lot of that, like, pretty melodic stuff in my sets. And, what I like, he said, you don't give the people what they want, you give them what they need. And that's kind of something that's always stuck with me. I was like talking to him about being really nervous to play my down-tempo stuff out. And he was like, who cares if no one's dancing? Like you could be saving someone's life in the crowd that night. And every time I play the down-tempo pretty stuff, it's been really well received by the crowds, actually. So I think that more and more people are starting to appreciate that. Like, I think if you just have a set that is drop into drop into drop into drop, those are fun, absolutely. But I like to put peaks and valleys in my sets. I want to take you through like a range of emotions. So I will put the headbanger, the fun, hype, energy stuff in. But I think there's a way to balance it out with like the more down-tempo, pretty stuff too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I do. I'll do like 5 songs of like weirder, more down-tempo, pretty, and then also song selection too, if people know it. Like every time I play a Charles song or like, like I end my sets on Mercy Falls. I'll go like out of like a Noisia song and then just cut it and start playing Mercy Falls. And people really love it. Like I think it's been really well received.
Yeah.
I think after quarantine, people want like they're more open to not just the headbanging.
Yeah. I
Stuff.
typically end like on a sadder note.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, forgive me if I say this wrong, But so Jeremy writes a lot of like pretty melodic stuff, and he's been talking to me. He's been like feeling like he has to make it bang a little harder.
I felt like that too.
Yeah, I was showing Mitch. We talked last week too, and you said when you write your EPs and stuff, you write them all in the same project file, so they flow together. And I actually sat down and wrote a 20-minute project where it's doing the same thing, but I'm like fighting myself. I'm like, all right, this is beautiful. I've got a lot of feeling in this, and it feels like the most uniquely to me is me putting myself into a song. But then I'm like, how will people perceive this because it's not heavy? Will people lose interest real quick, after a minute or two of it?
I don't think so, because I think that's what people are going to stream because they're going to connect to that feeling in that song. Like my Pisces Moon EP, none of that hit. It's not heavy.
I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite. Yeah.
Thank you. But I wrote it when my dad passed away. Those are all really sad songs. I wasn't intending to release like any of them, honestly. Like I didn't think anyone, for the same reason that you're saying. Like I felt like I needed to make them like hit harder, or like I just exactly what you were saying. But don't, because people are going to like attached to whatever feeling you have in there, and they're going to want to listen to that on repeat. Like I don't want to listen to like headbanger stuff, when I'm just like driving in my car, or like chilling, like reading a book. Like that's what people want to like listen to on repeat.
I don't know. There's some people who fucking wake up to
I mean, yeah.
Hellbreaker,
if that is like, if you like to play throwing elbows when you wake up, like more power fucking to you. Do your thing.
Dude, I used to wake up to fucking feed us your fetus, like fucking I wrestled the bear once. Like I used to wake up to like a mirror, like that's literally my ringtone for
oh my God.
mirror, like waking me up. I used to wake up to like the most aggressive metal.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? So some people are waking up to that.
Yeah, some people do. I personally like murder podcasts.
Yep. I believe it.
Yeah, talking about this, I used to go to sleep listening to Disturbed.
See?
But, yeah, it was fucked up. I did it for like all of my junior high.
Yeah.
I fall asleep listening to Forensic Files.
I fall asleep listening to porn. I don't even watch it. I just listen.
Yeah.
It's just soothing.
Yeah. We all have the thing. I just like, and she was stabbed 57 times, and her eyes were ripped out. Her nose was cut off, and I'm
you're
just
like, oh, I'm sleeping so good. Like, fuck a bedtime story. Read me murder.
Literally, I want Jeff Goldblum to read me like all of my favorite cases to sleep. That would be my ideal.
But going back to what he was saying, or like what we're all saying is, I always say play your strengths.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
If your strengths are like lo-fi shit,
melodic, play it.
Do it.
And like again, like if you feel like that is like a good representation of you in a song, then go with that, because at the end of the day, it's your art. And the next project that I'm working on is all about that. Like I keep going back to these songs. I'm like, should I make these like hit heavier? No, because this is like a representation of me and my art. You know, I love writing the heavy stuff, and I can write it. I have more fun when I write the melodic, feelsy stuff, though.
I have more fun when I write goofy fucking songs.
And like, if you're having fun, that's all that fucking matters. You know, like that's what matters, is you having fun.
Play your strengths, bro.
Exactly. And I'm trying to combine it, and there's a way to do it. But I think I told Charles this when I met him, like the first time we had like a like on the phone conversation. Like I was like, you walked so that I could run. People like him and Closey and Of the Trees, just like examples I can think of off the top of my head. They walked with that melodic but also heavy, like weird
danceable
combination.
Stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. They did that first, and I was like, you walked so that I can run this.
I love that. That was a great question, Jeremy. Do you have anything else you wanted to ask her?
Not at the moment. I'm sure I'll come up with something before we're done with this. So.
Oh, yeah. We're about to wrap it up here as well. I was asking. So.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. I appreciate you doing this with me today.
Yeah, this was fun.
This was good, huh?
Yeah, this was good.
Have fun?
I did.
You weren't nervous or anything?
No, a little bit at first, just to like hear my voice, but
I'd hope. I feel like you and I have gotten to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, not like it's super great, but I'm sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You were telling me about my damn symbols or what my waters. Like, what you doing in my waters?
Your sign. So Mitch is a Scorpio, in case any ladies were wondering.
And then whenever I tell a lady that I'm a Scorpio, I don't know if it helps me.
It doesn't.
Why? Tell me about myself.
Joking.
Tell me what this means. I want to know, girl. What am
Okay,
I?
I wish that I had your chart pulled. Wait, okay.
Pull it up.
I'm gonna find in our messages because
Yeah.
I did text you like what your chart was. Hold on.
Yeah, and I'm just like, my chart.
You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. All right. So your sun is in Scorpio, your moon is Cancer, and your rising is in Aries.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't know what any of that means.
Okay, so you have a water sign for your sun, a water sign for your moon, and then your rising sign is a fire sign. So your
I don't know what that means either.
I'm going to explain. Give me.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
All right, so your Scorpio sun. Scorpios tend to be really intense, really passionate. They're very sexual, which like I really get that vibe from you with all the jerking off stuff.
I hope I don't give you a sexual vibe, dude. That's not what I'm trying to go for.
No, you're comfortable with yourself.
I am.
You're comfortable with your
comfortable.
sexuality. You know, like you're like, and that's like, you know, like those are the pros of Scorpios. But then the intensity, they can get like really like dark and like angry when they get pissed off, and then they'll like sting you.
I'll tell you what, I got pissed off at some damn charcoal 2 nights ago. If I had my gun on me, I was gonna unload on my damn grill.
I threw a pair of tongs the other day, so like I understand.
Yeah. So you might be more toxic than me. So.
No, I definitely am. It's fine. It's fine. But then you have a Cancer moon. My mom's a Cancer. They tend to be very sensitive, very emotional, very like, which, you know, like maybe you have that in you. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You heard a song.
Yeah.
Or I was
Yeah. You
emotional.
literally made me cry. Yeah. Yeah. You have it in you.
I got it in me.
You have some water in you.
I got water in me.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit of whiskey and a guitar to bring it out every now and then, you know?
Yeah. Your Scorpio sun and your Cancer moon, you got the emotions. They're
Okay.
there.
Keep going.
They're
I want to
there.
know.
Okay.
I want to know more about myself.
And then your Aries rising. Aries tend to be like really like outgoing, like very fiery, very just like big personalities, really organized. My manager is an Aries, so that's why him and I work very well together. Your rising sign is kind of like the face that you put off to the world. Why are you staring at me like that?
What? Was I looking at you weird, dude? I was just looking at you. I'm sorry, dude.
I feel like you're just like making fun of me because you don't take any of it
Tatiana,
seriously.
I apologize. I would never do something
This
like
is serious.
that. It is a little goofy, but
no.
so there's a part of me that's, you know, laughing a little bit.
I know.
But I do want to know this because you were trying to explain it to me over text. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're like, you have
really-
water symbols. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I'm water.
Yeah, so like that's like where the planets were when you were born. Like you have like a lot of like signs in water, like your water signs.
But I was on Earth,
Right.
on the land.
Right. But your signs are like based on the planets. So
Okay.
it
What
doesn't
does
matter.
that have to do with anything? That like the waters? That's what confused me.
Okay. 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 So there are like all the different signs are divided into either water signs, earth signs, air signs, or fire signs.
I should be Earth through and true.
You have Sagittarius, which I believe is a fire sign.
So, I mean, I got the fire inside of me.
You have water, and then your Venus is in Sagittarius, and then Aries is your rising sign. So you have water, fire.
What does all that mean, though? Like, what does the waters mean?
So I think it has to do with gravity, actually. So like,
See, we don't know shit, dude.
so like
We don't know
we were
shit,
talking like
man.
we're 70% water. I'm pretty sure is like the number. So like gravity fucks with us like it fucks with a tide. So
No,
Yeah, is
I
it
mean,
my
yeah.
tide? My tide?
Yeah.
My tide's high? Do I got a high tide?
you got a high tide.
Damn. That
That's
makes
what-
sense. Now
that's
it all
what-
no, it doesn't make sense.
It's what water sign. Okay, so Pisces is a water sign.
Okay,
Scorpio is a water sign.
Stop. What does the water sign have to do with anything? I'm curious about the waters. That's where you lose me. Okay, you tell me things about
Guys, help! How do I explain that? It's like all of the elements, right? They all have each individual sign is a different element. So
so
you're a water
I'm
sign.
wet.
yeah, so water signs are like, yeah, you're wet. I don't fucking know, man. No one's ever asked me that question before. I didn't make astrology. I just like it.
Well, that's where you lose me when he's talking about my waters and my fires and my wetness and my fireness. I'm gonna burn you. I'm a fucking. What am I doing?
you're being fiery right now.
You are. Your Aries is showing.
Oh
Your
damn! My Aries is showing.
is showing.
Holy shit!
Get a load of this Aries rising. Jeez.
I thought it was a Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio sun. Your rising sign is Aries.
What does rising mean? Like
It's
I wake up like that?
I woke up like this.
Yes.
Is that what that means?
That's what that
I wake
means.
up like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
wake.
your ascendant is what it's called. That's like what your entire chart is based off of, and it changes every 20 minutes.
So like I might be a damn Capricorn in about 5 seconds.
No. Whatever like sign your ascendant ends up being, that changes every. So like the reason the time and location of your birth, like your place of birth, is important to figure out your chart is because your rising sign that will rotate every 20 minutes. So like if you are 20 minutes off, it'd give you a different rising sign. So
Okay.
it'd like throw off your chart.
Let me ask you this and be honest with me.
Okay.
How much do you believe in this shit? That sounded so rude after I said that. I apologize.
No, I honestly, it's a valid question. I don't think astrology is like telling you how you are. It's all past patterns. If you like actually dig into like the history of like astrology and astronomy, like it's all just based on like planetary rotations and stuff like that. I personally don't think it's any crazier than believing that there's a man in the sky. But that's just me.
There is. I mean, he died for our
our
sins,
sins.
and he gave us
Yeah.
his only son, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Dale
mean like
Senior.
and like you believe in that, I believe in this. Like
He ran so I can walk.
absolutely. Absolutely. He drove so you could walk.
Oh, he went fast.
He went so fast.
He won so I could succeed.
He vroomed so
Yeah.
you could carry on
76
his
Winston
legacy.
Cups, dude. What you know about that?
Not a lot.
I can get you learnt.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll teach you about astrology. You teach me about NASCAR.
And the good Lord.
We'll talk about that. I know a lot about the Lord, actually. You'd be surprised.
I probably would be. I mean, you said you grew up pretty religious and stuff, and I'm not.
Very.
I feel like I'm like a religious person, but like not like what you might think.
Like, okay, what do you consider yourself to be like a religious? Because I consider myself like a spiritual
I'm like a little
person.
bisexual, is what I really think I am. So
I mean, we all are.
Yeah.
But what do you mean by that? You're like a little religious.
Oh, okay. We're talking about that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not with you. Like, I definitely believe in a God. I don't know necessarily if that God is a Jesus Christ
Right.
or any of that, but I'm still open to it. So, like, I'll go to church with my folks.
Yeah.
I'm really open to, going to church or, I'm really open to it all. I'm not closed off to it.
Right.
But I definitely think that I'm very blessed. I definitely think that the Lord made me who I am today. I mean, obviously my parents raised me to be a good guy.
And the stars.
Yeah, the waters and the fires and the fucking wetness. Oh, look at all the wet in the sky. But I definitely think like the Lord blessed me like with the attributes that I have.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm made from that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I believe in as well.
Yeah.
So like, like I pray.
You think there's like a higher power, you just aren't sure what it is.
Yeah, but
That's kinda how
I'm
I
also
feel.
pretty open to like it being whatever
Yeah.
it wants to be. But I definitely know that there's a God and He loves me.
Yeah, I think there's a higher power out there for sure. I think that like whatever, whether you think it's like the universe or you have like a God attached to it, like I don't know.
I think it's Kanye West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally think that it's Beyonce, but
Mm.
that's just me.
I drink her bath water.
So would I.
Yeah.
Same.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's where I'm at on that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That was like deep.
Yeah.
That was deep. I don't know. I
ain't scared to talk about shit, dude. I'll talk
no,
about
me
whatever.
either. And I grew up like very confused with like religion too because I don't love organized religion, I think it's done a lot of damage.
Dude, I've been confused my whole life.
Same.
Not even on religion, just on some other shit.
Yeah, I thought I was gay for the longest time. But then I like because I had a crush on guys and girls, and I was like my pastor was like, that's not a thing, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm just gay.
I wish I was gay like a couple times a
Same.
week. Yeah.
Same, man.
But I'm definitely into chicks. I'm into a guy like every now and then.
Yeah. That's kind of how I am too. Like I'm into chicks, but I'm into a guy every now and then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we can vibe on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 90% into chicks, like 10% into males.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too. Cool.
No.
Jeremy, do you have anything else you wanted to ask Miss Tatiana?
Yeah, so you said you started making music in 2018, so
Yeah.
it gives you about 4 years for your career to start taking off. Maybe a little. I mean, I guess 3 because your Pisces Moon album came out a year ago.
Yeah.
But did you have any like previous experience in music? Like, did you grow up playing in a band? Did you have music theory? And then like also, 4 years or 3 years, in my opinion, is fairly quick for an artist to come up. So like,
absolutely.
how did you, what was your steps to getting, notoriety doing that, and like, your process of getting shows? You said you played 10 shows before you got on the Balance tour,
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right.
Great question, Jeremy.
Yeah, you have great questions.
Dude, he's got the best
He
questions.
does.
He makes me want to be better. He makes me want to be better at my job.
I'm like, where are the 2 potters?
Yeah.
I need the 2 pot questions.
I need to be better at my job every time he asks a question.
No, these are great. Okay, so first part. So yes, I did play an instrument. So my dad was a musician. My dad traveled around Europe playing classical Greek guitar. So I started playing flute when I was 6 years old. So I'm classically trained. So I have, a lot of like that music theory. I think that helped me out a lot when I first started producing. The confusing part was Ableton and putting it all into a computer.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I prefer to work with I work with more natural instruments. Like I'll find like a flute or a piano loop or something that I can like make sound a little bit more electronic and stuff. But just like that's kind of usually my jumping off point. So I did have music theory. And then, I put out my first flip at the end of 2019, I believe. I put out a res flip, and I think what kind of helped me get more attention quicker was doing flips before originals. Because I didn't put out originals first. I started putting out flips, so like songs that were well known that people were going to be searching for anyways. That was one thing that I did, and my manager actually found me like the day after I put out my res flip, and we've been working together ever since. So I think I also got lucky. I knew some people like in the industry before that. I was really good friends with Blank JP, so we're managed by the same person. So I had people very early on believing in my project and kind of like taking me under their wing. Like I haven't done a release without my manager other than my first one.
Wow.
So
damn.
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say that?
So like I had the one song my one flip that I released that was just like I had no idea what I was doing. I put it on SoundCloud, called it good, like did all the art, had all the artwork like myself handled, like when I was gonna release it, like roll out, that kind of thing. I did that once on my own, and then I started working with my manager, and then everything since then I've had someone like help me with rollout, help me like what days to announce, like what day, like how to like, right, yeah. Exactly. Like, cause I still like, I'm getting better about it now just because I've like kind of seen it a little bit more, but like you do not succeed and get anywhere this quickly by yourself. Like I had a really good team that like early on believed in me. I don't know why. Saw saw potential, and that's like really helped me get to where I'm at. Also, I spent quite a bit of time in my first 3 years producing, literally just producing, and broke as shit, like living on my friend's couch, putting all of my time into trying to produce and get good at what I was doing.
Yeah, that fucking grind, bro.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, man. Like, have that help, like, right in the beginning. Like, that's huge. That's huge.
It's massive, and I have imposter syndrome a lot because I know that I came up got to the point I'm at, like, super fast. Like, I'm not denying there. I'm aware of that, and I have imposter syndrome because of it, like, every day, because sometimes I feel like I'm ahead of where I'm actually at, like technically, but that just pushes me to like be better. Like I have all these people believing in me and like expecting me to do great things. It can be daunting, and at times it like gets to me, but it overall pushes me to be better because I'm like, wow, I did get here really fast, and I'm really fucking lucky to be where I'm at with, the amount of experience that I have. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, having a team behind me that believed in me and helped me push.
I'll do it, man. A team will change everything.
Absolutely.
I know it did for me.
Absolutely, yeah. And I got lucky that just happened. Really, like I don't know. I take that every time I want to quit. I just like take how this is the only thing in my life that's fallen into place easily ever. Like I have struggled at everything else I've tried to accomplish. Like music is the only thing that
That's crazy.
like,
No one has, like, majority of people don't have that same, like, perspective.
I know.
Music is hard. Bro.
Music is hard. And that's why it's so hard, because it's also been the only thing I've been good at and like have actually like succeeded at. And then like it's also really fucking hard, because there are days where I'm like, you know, like you open Ableton sometimes and you're like, fuck, I can't write shit right now, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not one of those people who can just like write every single day. I'm very envious of people like that.
So I feel that 100%. So like I'm actually going through that right now. What do you do when you get in that situation? You know, like for me, when I get to a low period, it's when I'm the hardest on myself. Like,
oh, absolutely.
You know, so I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm not going to do this anymore. You know, it's like a battle game where it's like, talking myself into it and out of it. Right. And it's like, for me, it's like when I'm in my studio and I'm in front of the computer, like the whole world doesn't exist. It's like it's my piece.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So like, and you know, I've told multiple people. I've told Ashton, which is my best friend, like, you know, it's my depression medicine. It's my anxiety medicine. It's what keeps me, you know, calm down when shit's getting tough. So like, when you're going through that lull period, how do you stay motivated? Like, what do you do to push yourself through, you know, that little time period?
Getting away from my computer sometimes is the best.
It's the best thing.
The best thing for me. It depends. Sometimes sometimes when I'm having writer's block or when or when I'm in like a lull or whatever, I will try doing something that
Nothing. Dude, I just had nothing. That's a writer, bro.
Writer's block. I'll try to like write something that's outside of my wheelhouse, like, you know, sounds that I don't usually use, try to experiment with that and see if it triggers any ideas. A lot of times walking away from my computer and doing something else, you know.
Go have fun, bro.
Go have fun. Yeah. Like, you know, like doing something else, being around people, like when I get into that mode, I want to isolate really, really badly. So getting myself away from Ableton and around my friends, doing things that I enjoy doing outside of music, because I kind of fell out of my hobbies for a while when I started producing. That was like the only thing I did.
Outside of witchcraft and shit, obviously. No.
Yeah. Outside of, I got really behind on my sacrifices to Satan. So, you know, I try to go, you sacrifice every now and then. Yeah, I go sacrifice it. If that's
Firstborn.
You know, if that's not working, I don't know, like go outside, that kind of thing.
Yeah, my thing is, if you want to be inspired, go get inspired.
Or I watch scary movies a lot. So I totally forgot that, just like triggered it. I will put on like some of my favorite horror films, mute them, and then act like I'm scoring them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things to do.
When I first started, that's actually what I did. I would find visual art on YouTube and go through and try to like, you know, granted I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time, but I would try to like make my own soundtrack to the visual art.
Right.
And, you know, also talking about getting inspired, like probably the most beneficial thing for me when I go through these little periods is probably going to his fucking show. You know,
yeah.
Like I went to
get inspired.
Yeah, I went to Okeechobee and like it was like 2 a.m. I text Mitch and it was like, yo, can't wait to get home. I'm about to, you know, get to work and start grinding really hard. And this is.
Yeah, but Jeremy when Jeremy gets excited.
I freak out. I'm like, yo, I gotta tell everybody.
I'm gonna text, dude. I figured my sound out.
I figured it out.
2 weeks later, dude, I got it. You know what I mean? I love it. Like, I love it. I'm like, hell yeah, right.
My manager gets texts like me from that, like 2 a.m. I'll be like, hey, so I think I figured this out. This is just a rough version. Here's 5 new songs. I haven't slept in 3 days, but I'll come out of, I won't write for like 2 months, and then I'll come out of a writer's block with like 5 new songs.
That's dope.
So like once it clicks, like it's flowing for me. Are those all winners? No, but like there's material to choose from.
Yeah. That's fun, man. Really great question, Jeremy.
Yeah.
This has been a great episode too.
Yeah, this is fun.
What else does Redrum have coming up? What do you want the people to know?
I have Hard Summer coming up. Oh shit, I can't say that yet. It's not announced. Never mind.
Too late. I'm not cutting it. Ha ha ha.
No, Hard Summer is announced. The next thing I was gonna say.
Okay.
Next thing I was gonna say.
I was gonna cut it.
I'll tell you.
I'll
tell you off the podcast. Hard Summer has been announced. Yeah. We have a show. Wait, no, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, you can't say nothing.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut that.
No, I'm leaving it. Because I'm an asshole.
Cut it. I'm fucking up. No, I actually just had a meeting with my not my visual artist, my artist, Ashes, who does do you know Ashes that does all the tattoos and stuff? I'm gonna just talk about her all the time. No, I had a conversation with her because I got my next project underway. It's a 7-track EP that's all about actually my bipolar disorder. So I wrote it all during a really bad manic episode where I was hallucinating and stuff. So when I get bad manic episodes, I start hallucinating. But I wrote that all during that time period, and I'm kind of just going back and polishing everything up now, making it sound a little bit less crazy. But I'm working on that now, so that's kind of what my main focus is at. And then I have a few festivals coming up, and yeah, trying to get some more music out soon.
Awesome. Well, it's been awesome watching you. I've
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed watching you. I've really you have the grind, you know what I'm saying? You got that in you. So I appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I appreciate our friendship.
Me too.
It's like a new thing, but you and I have become pretty cool, and I appreciate that. So I thank you for that. And
you're one of the people. I texted my manager after we hung out. I was like, Mitch just showed me a bunch of songs, and I'm really stoked to get back in the studio and start working again. So being around you and all these people in Denver too, that are everyone's just grinding here. It's inspiring.
It is, man. It is. And like I said, I just can't wait to see what all you got coming up. And
likewise.
I'm a fan. You got a fan in me, so I appreciate you. And also I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. I will see y'all next week. Peace.